What's up, guys? What is going on? No, I'm just kidding. We're not doing the whole intro thing.
Okay.
My name is Nika. Some people call me Nika. Some people calls me Nika. My first language is Afrikaans. Okay, dit klink soos hierdie vir al my Afrikaners wat hierso is. Hallo en how's it? Hoe gaan dit? In 2018, we moved from me, mom, dad, brother. We moved from South Africa to Canada. It's been 6 years now, which is like insane that it's been so long. The weird accent that you guys are hearing, you know, it's gonna come in and out. There's a lot of South African in there. There's like a little bit of Canadian, I think. Maybe a bit American, you know, sometimes. Anyways, it's because I've been moving around all my life, okay? So this accent is just a nice jumble of everything. I am currently in Los Angeles, in West Hollywood. I had this whole plan that my background was gonna be this Hollywood with the Hollywood sign and it's daytime, you know, but it took me 4 tries to try and film this. I went to 4 different locations and there was some really insane noise interruption. If you guys are hearing anything in the background, it's because the moment that I sat down here, a giant U-Haul truck pulled up and they started packing in it anyway.
The next day.
My favorite color is baby blue. Is that an important fact? I don't know, but it is baby blue. Also, I love yerba mates, okay? Really, they're really good. I prefer tea over coffee. I used to prefer coffee over tea. Girl, that's not true. You want some bullshit. You know what? That's not true at all in hindsight. Yeah, I've made a switch to more tea recently at night, but I love coffee. I'd kill for coffee. Don't get it twisted. Back to the whole living situation. So yes, we lived in Canada for 6 years, okay? This summer that just passed, did a bunch of traveling, which was amazing. Then I went back to Canada. I sold my apartment. I sold my car. Okay, guys, today is the day. We are selling her. On to new beginnings. Thank you, Canada. You were good. This bad boy had... Holy crap, this wasp was driving me nuts. Hello? Everyone say bye to Patricia. I got my Canadian citizenship, which is huge. Shout out to you, Canada. I have been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a really long time. So I was just like, you know what? I'm in my 20s. You're only young once. So I was like, you know what would be really fun is if I just start documenting all of it. And there's so many exciting moves and adventures and stuff that's like happening and that's still gonna happen. And I was like, I should capture all of this.
A few moments later.
Ignore the outside noise, but I decided that there's a few things that I want to add. So I'm gonna film out here because is this not more of a Hollywood experience? Come on now. Now it seems like we're in Los Angeles, you know? You have the fog, or the smog, is that what they call it? Is that what they call it? The smog, fog. We have the palm tree or art, and then really far over there, is that it? You can see the Hollywood sign, but I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Anyways. Okay, long story short, when I lived in South Africa, always had a passion for photography and filmmaking, making small little videos, but didn't really think that I'd ever make a career out of it. Then we came to Canada. I got into a film program, loved it, taught myself everything I know about editing and cinematography. Then I decided I should go to film school because I love films. I've always loved behind the scenes of films. This is for me, I should go to film school. Went to film school, loved it, met great people, spent 2 years of my life just on a film set, which was incredible. Working hands-on, learning everything there is to learn about working on a film set. But then I realized I love it, but there's something missing. Then I started doing content creation and I realized that it's the sweet spot of having creative freedom, working on your own time. There's so many different moving parts and factors to this whole story. The point is, I started doing content creation and I realized that it's the sweet spot, and that's why we're here today making this video. You guys understand? Things I really like and don't like. Things I hate. Spiders. Keep them away from me. People that chew loud. Keep those even further away from me, bro. I don't know why people chew so loud. You know, those people that just like chew really loud? Yeah, I can't stand those. Okay, moving on. This is another big one. People that say, I'll tell you when I see you in person over text.
Please, no! No!
Why do you do that? I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me. Now I just have anxiety, and now I'm gonna not stop thinking about it until I see you. So just tell me, or don't say anything, and then when you see me, tell me. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Wet food, like in a sink. You know what I mean? Wet food in a sink. Maybe when you're trying to clean a plate and some wet food falls into the sink, and you have to take the wet food out of the sink. I can't do it. People that just aren't genuine. How do you say that word? I've heard people say that word different. You know, you can just tell when people are real and genuine, and what you see is what you get from people. That's just really important to me. You know, when you can tell someone isn't genuine, it's fake, it's not sincere, it's like, really? Why? I love dogs, love animals, love cats, okay? If it's an animal, I love it, especially if it's my dog. Sorry. Yes, that was a dab. I prefer summer over winter, always. Really love the ocean. I think in my past lives, I was a mermaid, to be honest. I love the rain. Rainy days, you're chilling inside. The rain's coming down, all the smell of rain. You know that you know when it's gonna rain because you can smell it. I love that. Family time is more important than anything else. The word moist is overrated, in my opinion. I've never had a PB&J, is that what they call it? A peanut butter and jelly. Where I'm from, that's not a common thing. Apparently, it's a really big deal. People can't believe when I tell them I haven't had a PB&J. They think I'm lying. I'm not though. I'm not. Have you had pop and vorsch, bro? Have you had it? Like actual pop and vorsch. Have you had? Do you know what I'm talking? Exactly. I raise my case. South Africans know what I'm talking about. One of my biggest pet peeves is when people say, "I'll tell you in person," or they're texting me, and they'll go, "I'll tell you when I see you in person," or "I have something to tell you when I see you." It's like, what? That's my biggest pet peeve. Tell me now. Tell me now. Why would you even bring it up? Now I won't stop thinking about, anyways, you know what I mean? Okay, our dog. I think this is something that I need to mention because this plays a very big part of my life. We have a family dog, guys, okay? But not just any dog. He's pretty much human, okay? His name is Rupert, but we call him Rupert the bear, or Rupie. We brought him all the way from South Africa. It's a long story, but the shortened version is we moved from South Africa to Canada. We left him behind. That's a long story, okay? We couldn't bring him with. We were in Canada for a year. Then we were like, what the heck are we doing? We need our child back, our pride and joy. So we got him back. We shipped him. No, we didn't ship him. We put him on a plane all the way from South Africa to Canada, all right, after not seeing him for a year. And let me tell you, it was the best freaking reunion you guys have ever seen in your life. It was beautiful. It was also the best decision, I think. One of the best decisions that we made was to get that dog back because he has meant so much to all of us moving to Canada. That's been huge. Yes, I do get the question, if you're from Africa, why are you white?
So if you're from Africa, why are you white?
I'm not kidding. I get that question a lot. People are serious and they're like, wait, are there actually white people in Africa? In the flesh. People are super gullible when it comes to Africa, I have to admit. I have people asking me if we have lions walking around, you know, in the neighborhoods. And I used to tell a bunch of my friends when I was in high school that we had a small little baby hippo in our pool that we'd go and see every day after school. And then we had a small lion. We were planning on riding it to school when I got older, but it got too wild, so we had to send it off to a special, I don't even know, I made up this whole story, but it's really funny. People actually, one, apparently don't know that there's any white people in the whole Africa continent. Two, they do think that you ride lions to school. This is all true. The best way to describe Afrikaans, it's like Valerian. Any of you that's seen Game of Thrones, I just recently watched it for the first time. Incredible, incredible. But Afrikaans is like the Valerian language. It's for sure a dying language. The only place on earth where you will find people that speaks Afrikaans is in South Africa. That's it. Nowhere else in the world do they speak it. I think that's pretty much it. So I guess I'll just end with, to set the record straight, that we did have a baby giraffe in our backyard growing up as a child.